And a good day, all of you. Jean Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Ramble, back again with you. Another Beverage Ramble edition today. My friends at Lagunitas, part of their Woodshop series, limited edition, the Willettized Coffee Stout, aged in rye oak barrels. And those rye oak barrels from the distillery of Willett Distillery. 13.1% ABV, 96 score on Beer Advocate, and 4.3 out of 5 on Untapped. So, I bought this in North Carolina, visiting my good buddy D. If you're watching, D, hi, hey buddy. So I said I was there to basically look around to get the other beers I was going to get, especially the 1050. But also I was going to get the Goose Island Bourbon County 2022 edition. So, and I saw this there, and I said, "Oh, hey, what is this?" Didn't pay a lot for it for the size bottle. I think it was $2.50 and change. I know, 12-ounce bottle, but again, 13.1% ABV, folks. Yeah. Take that back. Might have been 3-something and change. Yeah. So I had to go get it, folks. And of course, I got the Goose Island. So. Of course, Lagunitas, we all know who they are. So I bought this at Total Wine outside of Raleigh. I looked there and said, hey, I never had this before, obviously. I'm wondering if this has replaced the Lagunitas Imperial Stout. Maybe. But here's what the stout looks like, as you can see. You can smell the coffee, but you definitely smell the residue of that bourbon. Rye bourbon, I guess. Rye whiskey, maybe. And it smells divine. Perfect day for it today. It was kind of rainy today, very gray, very chilly, and was cold and wet. So why not have a stout, right? Smells good. All right, enough. You know what is coffee and all that. So let's have at it. Cheers. Oh man. Oh, did I say I love stouts? Did I say that? I love Imperial Stouts? Yeah, I love Imperial Stouts. I really, really love Imperial Stouts, especially the barrel aged ones. Man, it's like I'm drinking a nice, thick chocolate bar, milkshake, whatever it is. It is so malty. It is very creamy. Immediately, the coffee flavors. Some of that may be a little bit of I would say semi-sweet chocolate, but definitely some cocoa, that they use when preparing, certain desserts, that real legitimate cocoa, A little slight hint of vanilla in this as well, but man, the bourbon, that rye oak bourbon whiskey residue is definitely present in this stout. Oh my God. Wonderful. So like I said, I never had it, and I'm going to repeat, rambling, I ramble on. That's what it is. The channel is Beverage Ramble. Yay. I'm wondering if it did replace this, but it's only limited. Okay, so it's only available it comes out in November, and I think will probably run until, I'm gonna throw a guess, maybe until March. That's within that time frame. The winter / fall / winter, and once winter has kicked the curb and into spring, then that's when I'm sure many, not just breweries like Lagunitas, but many others will say, all right, time to take it off the shelf and let's move on to something else. This is very limited. Can I compare this to the KBS? Possibility. When I compare this to the Goose Island, the one I had last year, the 2021. Or maybe reminds me of the barrel age of 1050, which I had a long time ago, This is before I even reviewed it. I don't think I ever got a chance to review the barrel aged one. I remember buying it at the Cottage Hill Package store when I was living in Mobile, and so but I never got a chance to review that one. But I would put it up there with the KBS. I wish the CBS was still around, but by Founders, the Canadian Breakfast Stout. Galaxy Cowboy Stout from Left Hand, the Milk Nitro. They did the Galaxy Cowboy. That's good. Is it up there with these three? I would say I definitely would put it out there for a commercially produced Imperial Stout, or an Imperial Stout. Definitely put it up there with those. Old Rasputin is 9.2%. That's a little, it is an Imperial, but that's a little low. Maybe for some people it is. For me it is. Call as I see it, guys, you know. But yeah. I know my good friend Robert Hendricks, the Whiskey Scout, has sent me a couple of bottles from the Blueberry Brewery, a lot of their stuff, and that was like, ABV was really high on those. I think that was like 14%, so looking forward to trying that one, the Goose Island, the 14.3%. But for something that's limited, that's not going to be around, only going to be around for a short amount of time. And I definitely won't find this anywhere here in Georgia, which is kind of sad, unfortunately. I just wish I could, because of the distance and because Lagunitas is pretty well known. I mean, since Heineken bought them out back in, was it 2014, 2015, that their distribution would be available. And they are, you know. Of course, we all know their IPA, the Super Cluster, the Little Something Something Ale, their daytime sort of session IPA, their Colossal Maximus IPA. You know, those are really easy. You can get just about anywhere. But for this one, is limited. I would hope, you know, it will reach the masses. You know, with the power of Heineken International behind them. So. And Lagunitas, based in outside of San Diego. Petaluma, again, butchering names again. Hey, Petula, California, right outside San Diego. You know, it would be something like, but it is not too sugary, which is also kind of a good thing about this. You know. Some Imperials, and I've had some that tend to be a little bit too on the sweet side. But most of them have been pretty on point. But again, the coffee, there's a little vanilla and also a slight hint of a type of cocoa they're using, which is kind of adding to a little bitterness to it. But overall, I mean, this is just a solid Imperial Stout. Again, I mean, what more can I say? This is the time of year I drink these, you know. Nice, and again, I had set it out on the counter. I know it may sound weird to a lot of you, but I do, to kind of let it warm up 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and kind of get that, maybe get the fullness of it. So, champagne wine glass, but why not? You know, this is an elegant product, I must say. Folks, like I said, if you want something, this is right up your alley. This is a 97 for me, 9.7. This is A all the way. So I thought I was going to butcher the name, but the Lagunitas Willettized coffee stout, well done, perfect. And there's some coffee stouts that tend to be lower in ABV, but if you're looking for one that's higher, and I know there are many out there that are higher within that range of, you know, 10 to 13, maybe some 14, depends on the state that you live in. That can allow you to do that. Great, but this is a solid winner, folks, and I can't rave enough about this. I wish I'd gotten maybe another bottle, but so this is a 9.7, all the way for the Lagunitas Willettized coffee stout, aged in rye oak barrels. Check it out. You may like it, and I know you will like it if you like a stout. Like stouts. John Henderson, Pierre the Beverage Ramble Team. Keep on watching as always. Cheers, live, laugh, and love. Willettized, Lagunitas, Willettized. Oh, yay.